Welcome to Eronomy. The Bermuda Triangle is a loosely defined region in the western part of the North Atlantic Ocean. The Bermuda Triangle, also known as the Devil's Triangle, is a large area in the Atlantic Ocean between Florida, Puerto Rico, and Bermuda. To be more specific, it's located to the east of Florida, and the north of Puerto Rico, and south of the Bermuda Island. Well, the triangle doesn't really exist, but as the creepy place is located in between these three places, it forms an imaginary creepy triangle. Well, some of you might know what is Bermuda Triangle, but many of you might be thinking, what's so creepy about it? So, let's find out why is it so mysterious. The Bermuda Triangle is a bizarre place where many aircrafts and ships have disappeared. To give you a rough number, there are more than 70 airplanes and 200 plus ships that have mysteriously disappeared at the same location. What was the reason for this strange disappearances? Although there is no exact data on how things were going berserk, there are many speculations created around it. Let's come to that part later. Now we are going to see when all these things started to happen. There's no official data on the disappearances before 19th century. Reports of these strange occurrences started to get on the line around mid-90s, where it said that some aircrafts vanished without leaving a clue, same as some ships which also disappeared, leaving only one thing as common factor, wherein the ships and aircrafts never reported any mishappenings through the radio signals. The first ever ship that went missing was the USS Cyclops. USS Cyclops was a United States Navy ship, which was launched on May 7th of 1910, which disappeared without even leaving a single survivor to narrate the incident, nor leaving a wreckage in March of 1918 in the same place, which is now called the Bermuda Triangle. Did anybody ask the list of disappeared aircrafts and ships? Here it is. On December 1945, Flight 19 was lost with 14 airmen in it, and later on the same day Martin PBM, which was sent as a rescue aircraft to search the Flight 19, was also lost at the same spot with 13 airmen on it. This incident is considered to be the first ever acknowledged disappearance. Douglas C-54 crashed off the Florida coast on July 3, 1947 after the flight was uncontrollable due to heavy turbulence. On January 30, 1948, not even a year after the Douglas incident, Avro Tudor Star Tiger, which was traveling from Santa Maria Airport to Bermuda, was lost with a crew of 6 members and 27 passengers. On the night of October 11, 1492, the world's most renowned explorer and navigator, Christopher Columbus, and his crew members had reported a sighting of unknown light in the middle of their travel to Guanahani. In 1814, USS Wasp, which was the United States Navy ship, was lost with the last known location at the Caribbean, with a whooping number of 140 people on board. Likewise, there are other aircrafts and ships that went missing, or was wrecked completely, like Douglas DC-3 in 1948, Avro Tudor Star Ariel in 1949, Martin Marlin in 1956, USS Pickering in 1800, USS Wildcat in 1824, and the list goes on and on and on. If you want the list of all the incidents that took place in the Bermuda Triangle, please check out our article on the same at our website, Eronomy.com. As we don't know the exact reason as to why these kind of mysterious incidents were happening, there are some hypothetical explanations that are given. Let's see what it is. Number 1. Paranormal explanations. Well, many supernatural concepts were used to explain the events, which included the lost continent Atlantis. Yes, the mythical city of Atlantis, which is submerged under the ocean, may have energies and technologies left, which might be the reason for ships to sink and planes to disappear, was the thought of some writers. While other writers say that there are extraterrestrial beings, particularly aliens, who are abducting everything that goes on the site. Number 2. Natural causes. While there are theories stating that there's an unusual magnetic force which might be the reason for the occurrences, but there were no such anomalies to be found. The Gulf Stream has high currents, which would be able to carry away small planes and boats. But this theory also doesn't suffice to the fact that big planes and ships have also been disappeared in the past, which brings us to other hypothetical reasons such as human errors and violent weather, which also fails to give proper relation as to why planes and ships goes missing. The last wrecked ship was reported on October 1, 2015, where SS El Faro, a cargo ship, went missing with 33 people on board, which was traveling from Florida towards Puerto Rico on September 29, 2015, had been hit by Hurricane Joaquin. The cargo ship had likely encountered swells up to 12-meter, and winds which were over 150 kilometers per hour. After the ship went missing, search operations were called on, and the debris of the ship was finally found, and was declared sunk on October 7. And the last plane to go missing was a private MU-2B aircraft, which was last reported to be at an altitude of 24,000 feet, when it vanished through the thin air, and was nowhere to be found on the radar, and plane wreckage was found later through the search operations. Did we miss anything in the list? Please comment below so that we can add those points in our upcoming contents.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to Eronomy for further updates.